You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
The news in details. Your brother-in-law is your husband. If he makes love to you, you have not cheated on your husband, Pastor Mrs. Veronica says. A popular pastor, Mrs. Veronica, who recently declared that she can heal men of their infertility by simply going to bed with them, has come again with another statement that is surely going to shake the internet once again. The controversial pastor said that if a woman sleeps with her husband's brother, that she has not cheated on her husband because the brother is still the husband's lineage. When advice like this come from clergymen and women, it leaves one surprised and confused as to whether to take the advice or not. Though to the gullible, whatever comes from a self-acclaimed minister is true. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I will say that the advice given by this clergy, I will say that there is nothing to think about. It's a complete devilish advice. I don't know the position she is or what she is actually going through at the moment to have made this kind of comments, or the situation that she is at the moment when she made this kind of comments. I don't really know, so I cannot judge her. But what I will say, I will just comment on that statement by saying to my viewers not to pay attention to such kind of advice. I don't want to know who she is or what she is, even if I am not a clergy like herself. But I want to tell you this, that is devilish and can never be seen in the realm of the faithful of God. So we should be very careful with the kind of advice that we get from clergies. We should be very mindful. Well, I would say that this particular advice can only affect the gullibles, because the gullibles are the people that are going to suffer it most, because they are the confused ones who doesn't know their left from their right. But to the ones that are wise, I know they can never and will never accept this kind of advice. And again, I will say that we are coming to the end time. So, and that's what this, when we start saying this kind of topic, or this kind of words or sentence coming out from the mouth of people we call God's faithfuls, God ministers, God prophets, you start suspecting that the end is the end time is near, because it's so strange hearing this kind of a thing coming out from the mouth of a minister of God. So one really needs to be very, very conscious and very, very careful, because it's very, very strange. Don't accept this kind of a thing in your heart. Never ever nurse this kind of a thing in your heart. Never think about it. Don't allow it to even exist in your mind, because it never exists and will never exist. Do you understand? So I am saying this to my viewers. I'm not a clergy, but I am telling you this. It is not true. It's evil. Any man that sleeps with his elder brother's wife has committed a great offense. Is in the commandment of God. Do you understand? Fornication. The man has committed fornication, while the woman has committed adultery. And it is stated in the scripture that thou shalt not commit adultery, the seventh commandment of God. So we should be very, very careful with the kind of advice we get from our clergies. And we should be careful with the people we call our clergies. And the kind of clergy that we move around with, I don't know. And that is why I said that I don't know the condition or the situation that she is that warranted her saying what she just said now. So that is the main reason why I cannot judge her. And who am I to judge her? Only God has the right to judge her by what she has said. But this is a general advice for me, that we should be mindful of the advice we get from our clergy. Our clergy may not be the best counselor. Yes, they may not be the best counselor. Imagine someone that must have taken someone like this as a counselor, and you went to her to counsel you, and she start giving you this kind of advice. Have you not seen yourself in falling, drowning gradually? You've already drowned, because you will believe that what she has said is the truth, and you want to go and practice it. So we should be very, very careful and be mindful, because the world is already coming to an end, and that is why the devil keep walking around looking for who to use, and the devil end up making use of the children of God. So we should be mindful. And again, I want to pass this to our people, especially the Christians. You know, we should be careful and be conscious of the way we practice our faith. Some of the Christians, they will practice their faith to the extent that they will believe that it is only they will believe that they can be only they would like to only get themselves associated with only those that call themselves the faithfuls. They will not want to have anything to do with anybody except for the fact that you say that you are born again. If you are not born again, you have nothing to do with them. Yes, the Bible said it, that you should not have anything in common with anything that is not light. That there is nothing light had got to do with darkness. But I will tell you this: the Bible is not asking you to be segregative. It's not telling you that it is only the born again Christians that are seen to have light. Even there are some people that you see, that you believe, that are not born again, that are born again, even more born again than the people that you claim and see that are born again. They are born again because of the way they live their life. They may have chosen to live a life of neutrality, and they may have been staying away from sin, but because of the way they present themselves come before you, you now felt that they are not born again. And because they don't present themselves like a born again Christian, that is why you look at them and believe they are not born again. But deep inside your heart, they are more than clean. We are more cleaner than even you yourself and the people that you claim to be calling born again Christians. So you should be mindful of the people that you call your friends and be very, very watchful. So this is my advice, my own personal advice. So what is your comment concerning this news? Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated anytime I upload new videos. Thank you.